for updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes.
Formula One.
Near him, 'cause down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing, basketball, and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806 242 9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sport.
Morning everyone, welcome to a new edition of Sportville on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, and I am Yazid Eid.
Lovely morning to you. I'm sure much best in the sport.
Okay, starting with Mauricio Sarri pushing Arsenal midfielder Jorginho about Lazio. Former Chelsea manager Mauricio Sarri was hoping to lure Jorginho to Lazio this summer. The Italian midfielder is currently at Arsenal, where he signed in January from Chelsea. While Jorginho is not the first choice with the Gunners, especially after they secured their prime target transfer is Zappy in London. Do we see Mauricio Sarri coaching Jorginho again at Lazio in the Italian league?
I mean, I didn't say Jorginho going back to Italy. I think according to the news that came out yesterday, it was saying he really wants to, as a player at Arsenal, he wants to run his shirt back at Arsenal. And don't forget, towards the end of last season, it was very instrumental to what Arsenal was doing towards the end of last season when he started like 3 or 4 games on a row. But during that time, you could say he's not that Jorginho is not that kind of player that when they say want to play high pressing game, he's not the kind of player that can integrate into such a team. Jorginho is more or less of a player that can really cope with a slow and steady style of play, whereby he will be the anchor in the midfield. And don't forget, at Arsenal they have Martin Odegaard, they have the Granit Xhaka. Those two players overplayed Jorginho's style of play at Arsenal. And I don't think Arsenal will be able to build so much on around Jorginho. But seeing him going back to Italy, it's 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance. Lazio will be going to Champions League as well. Arsenal too will be going to Champions League. It now depends on Jorginho. Him seeing the two teams, okay, where should I go? But I see Jorginho still remain at Arsenal next season.
Okay, you see Jorginho remaining at Arsenal. Okay. Also the news says Havertz set to join Arsenal as Dzeko joins Fenerbahce. Havertz to Arsenal. Will it fit into Arteta's plan for the 2023-2024 campaign?
My first question: which position will Havertz play
at Arsenal?
That is my first question. If you look at from Arsenal from the midfield upward, you know it's very sure Havertz cannot play from the central midfield, the defensive midfield. It's not possible. Is either he play from where Martin Odegaard used to play, or he play from right hand side, left hand side, or attacking side, or the striking position. Now, Gabriel Jesus, to me, it can't dispose the Jesus out of the team, because the kind of pressing that the Jesus does for Arsenal. If you look at the Jesus when he got injured, Arsenal really missed his pressing. Although he's not the kind of striker that you can rely on, that 20 goes for you, 20 goes for you in the season, but the kind of pressing. And don't forget, him and Kai Havertz, they are more or less the same kind of player, because two of them are versatile player, utility player. You can go switch Bezos to the left hand side, right hand side, the center forward. Now, which position would Kai Havertz be doing? Well, it's very good business for Chelsea. Very, very good business, because Chelsea signed him 75 million pounds for Bayern Leverkusen 3 seasons ago. Now Chelsea, although Kai Havertz is 24 years of age with a huge amount of experience in EPL, but Chelsea, for performance of Kai Havertz for the past 2 seasons, Chelsea still have the chance. There's still recoup 65 million on Kai Havertz. Very good business for Chelsea. But to Arsenal, is this the solution to Arsenal problem? Will Martin Odegaard sit down next season for Kai Havertz? It's still unknown. So it depends on how Mikel Arteta want to use Kai Havertz. But to me, using him as first 9 is out of it. Don't forget, his style of play is very, very similar to Mesut Ozil. Maybe people will say Mesut Ozil body language on the field of play doesn't show as if he has much passion for Arsenal. Then don't forget, same things also happened to Kai Havertz at Chelsea. Chelsea fans will continue complaining that they doesn't see Kai Havertz performance on the pitch of play. Then such a player needs a good, not even a good coach, excellent coach to get the best out of him. Then it's Mikel Arteta the right person to get the best out of Kai Havertz. We're still to answer that this season.
Okay, Mason Mount can add Mauricio Pochettino fresh £60 million Chelsea windfall in Moises Caicedo transfer. Moises Caicedo is one of the Blues' main targets, and Mauricio Pochettino may have just gotten closer to signing the midfielder this summer. Moises Caicedo to Chelsea.
Best replacement for N'Golo Kante. If you look at Moises Caicedo's style of play, I yesterday when I was talking with one of my colleagues, I said, Declan Rice, if Chelsea were offered the chance to sign Declan Rice or Moises Caicedo, who would they go for? The person was saying, I love Declan Rice. I said, okay, don't forget Declan Rice is a defender before.
From the start.
It was when the captain of West Ham United, Mark Noble, when they started getting old, injuries started coming in for Mark Noble. That was why they put Declan Rice into the pitch back. It started from center defense. Now, Moises Caicedo, look at the kind of play that Moises Caicedo does for Brighton and Albion. Box to box midfielder. He's kind of energetic midfielder that can run as N'Golo Kante, as well as N'Golo Kante. Running from at defense to attack, going back to intercept some passes. Declan Rice to me is kind of just a midfielder that can only drive the ball forward, release the pass. You know, there are sometimes last season that Michael Owen, the guy of Gary Neville, start complaining about Declan Rice to start scoring goals. Moises Caicedo, if Chelsea were able to bring in Moises Caicedo, the very, very good and better replacement for N'Golo Kante, because one is a black. There is no how you want to compare a black playing a defensive midfielder compared to white playing as a defensive midfielder. It doesn't correlate. A black will want to use all his strengths. He want to use all his strengths for his team, and a white player, at least they want to use the kind of play, but they are not that strong enough for them to be able to use such. So to me, Moises Caicedo to Chelsea, very, very good and excellent replacement for N'Golo Kante.
Okay, Dzeko joins Fenerbahce. That seems to be the end of Dzeko's campaign in football, just like the likes of Ronaldo and Messi going to the other leagues like the Saudi Pro League and also the MLS.
I can still even do better at Turkey League. I even expect him to go to Saudi Pro League, but all things being equal, he ended about Fenerbahce. All best to Dzeko.
Manchester United flop Donny van de Beek offered to Jose Mourinho's Roma. Roma have reportedly been offered Manchester United misfit Donny van de Beek as Erik ten Hag continues to trim his squad and raise funds for summer signings. Let's not forget when Van de Beek was introduced into the Manchester United team back then from Ajax, where it didn't really perform very well due to injuries and all. And now moving down to Roma. This is the best decision made by individual player Van de Beek himself, and also the best decision made by Manchester United.
That is what I always say. People will say when Manchester United brought in Van de Beek, say the new schools with the white hair, he knows how to play shots. Now let's compare Donny van der Beek, Hakim Ziyech, Martins Delight, all players, Neres. Most of players that got out of Ajax team, where are they? Don't forget, if Arsenal are not careful enough, they might end up in bringing Declan Rice that will end up as Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek is a very fantastic player at Ajax Amsterdam. But when you say a team is very, very much bigger than a player, Manchester is bigger than Donny van der Beek. Had it been in the first instance, it was Erik ten Hag that managed Manchester United when Donny van der Beek came in from Ajax. He might. Don't forget, he even went on loan at Everton. Still yet, he doesn't replicate its form that makes Manchester United to bring him from Ajax Amsterdam. All the best to him if Erik ten Hag can do so much work on him. But I don't believe Erik ten Hag will build much of steam on Donny van der Beek. You will say Manchester United is quite different from Ajax Amsterdam team. So I think Malone should accept that his time is fast spent at Manchester United. Better for him to leave Manchester United and go to another team.
Okay, still on Manchester United. Manchester United redying bid for the Inter Milan keeper Onana. Manchester United are set to put £34.9 million bid for the Inter Milan goalkeeper Andre Onana. The shortstopper enjoyed an outstanding campaign last time, especially near the end of the season, and helped the team to win the Coppa Italia and finish runners up in the Champions League. Onana to Manchester United, and let's not forget Chelsea. We are also on Onana. Both teams on Andre Onana. Don't you see this as if eventually comes down to the Premier League, he might not perform as we expect him, or do you see him still going forward due to because most people say because he might be is a black, just like the likes of Edward Mendy and all other keepers like that.
Let's bring it from this angle. Inter Milan will never accept 34 million on Andre Onana. They will never accept. They came on 50 million pounds for Chelsea to pay for Andre Onana. But if Provincial Erik ten Hag can convince Andre Onana so much, it might influence the kind of decision that Inter Milan will make on him. Don't forget, he was Andre Onana ex-coach at Ajax. And don't forget, you can't compare Andre Onana and Edward Mendy. It's like you're comparing Ronaldo with Erling Haaland. It's not possible. I have my reasons. Andre Onana is a breed from Barcelona. The origin of Tiki Taka, it started from Barcelona Academy before it was sent on. It was released and Ajax Amsterdam signed in. Where another Tiki Taka always come with Johan Cruyff, one of their model. The model is the style of play. It does not come to me now. From the past 10 years, Andre Onana is very good with his feet playing. If you look at the Champions League final, that's the very first time I will see a team playing Manchester Pep Guardiola's side. Very, very much influential from the defense to the midfield, playing with his feet. Very, very good with his feet. Coming to England will not be any problem for Andre Onana. Don't forget, he left the Cameroon national team all because the head coach of Cameroon national team, Uba Song, said he wants a goalkeeper that will play long pass from the goalkeeper box. And he was telling the coach, I can't play long ball. I was trained to play with my foot. But I think Chelsea are not on this deal again. Chelsea has shift their attention to FC Porto goalkeeper Diego Costa, and I still Costa, 23 years of age. How much? Andre Onana, 27 years of age. It's very crucial for Man U to think so much. I don't know why Man U will have the Henderson, and they will start looking for a 50 million goalkeeper. Coming to England will not be a problem for Man U. The league next season, nobody will fight there. But all eyes will be Man City. Can they defend the UEFA Champions League? Now, a like-to-like replacement, like-to-like, to me is very, very sad. Very, very sad. Chelsea losing Mateo Kovacic. Very, very sad. Because if you look at Chelsea squad, I'm very sorry for diverting my attention to Chelsea. If you look at most of Chelsea squad now, most of their midfield, all of their midfield that won the UEFA Champions League for them in 2021 against Man City, they are no more at Chelsea. Most of them will even leave Chelsea. Like Mason Mount, Jorginho has left, Kante, Edouard Mendy, Sasqueta also on the verge of leaving. Now, how many of them are still remaining in Chelsea? Chelsea is not our focus now. Manchester City, very, very good business. Although Chelsea might recoup an amount of money on Kovacic, 30 million pounds, a player 28, 29 years of age, is still a good player, but Kovacic is still at his peak. A player is mostly be at his peak at 28, 29 years of age. Forget about the Kovacic from last season. All Chelsea squad that want they all have problem. Kovacic, even though despite Chelsea having a problem, Kovacic still you can't imagine the kind of style of play Kovacic. A high pressing player, aggressive, very, very possible-minded player. I think Chelsea board, it's that time for them to think a lot, and a very, very good action by Pep Guardiola, having a player to replace Ike Gundogan, and a very good appraisal to Kovacic from Inter Milan to Real Madrid to Chelsea to Man City. Dinamo Zagreb, started from Dinamo Zagreb, Inter Milan, Madrid, Chelsea, Man City. Very, very top player. Champions League. Don't forget, it's very easy for him to have Champions League next season as well. It means all the teams he played for in Europe has Champions League. He has Champions League. Only Inter Milan. He doesn't have Champions League. And it's very possible for Man City to defend the UEFA Champions League next season with Mateo Kovacic, with a lot of experience internationally and club-wise. Very, very good move by Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola.
Okay, also on the talk of Gundogan.
Very, very good move for Gundogan to Barcelona, because don't forget, next season Barcelona will need experience. Sergio Busquets has left Barcelona. Although, you can say Gundogan will play as a defensive for Barcelona, but don't forget, Barcelona's style of play doesn't require a defensive for marking so much. It is only when an opposition gets the ball that is when you will attack Barcelona. Gundogan is very utility. He's an utility player. Can play from central midfield to attacking midfield. It's a very, very good band. It cannot hinder the progress of Pedri and Gavi. It will be very, very instrumental of Barcelona next season, and I think it's high time for Real Madrid to watch out for Barcelona as well, because although they don't have money to buy player, and they are looking for player to come in from as a free transfer player. Gundogan, a very good business for Barcelona as well.
Okay, Gundogan, a very good business for Barcelona. Luka Modric has also said to turn down the Saudi Arabian interest. Luka Modric is turning down the Saudi Arabian interest. Where does he want to go next? I think his contract hasn't even expired, as Toni Kroos has extended his contract to June 2024 next season, and his pal Modric is uncertain of his future at Real Madrid.
Wise move. Wisely, I can do thumbs up for Luka Modric. It's not a must you all go to the same direction, and I think Madrid next season, Madrid will still extend his contract, because they still need him and Toni Kroos in the team. Although next season, Luka Modric might not be in and out of Real Madrid team because of the leg of Chouamani, Camavinga, Federico Valverde, and Jude Bellingham. So it might be very difficult for him and Toni Kroos, but there are still some times that they will still need one of these guys, because both of them cannot start in the team again. Their age. Is that Toni Kroos starts, you have Kamavinga and the Bellingham. I think more next season that Chumani might even not be in Real Madrid team so much like that. But to me, Luka Modric rejecting offer from Saudi Arabia is very, very good move for Luka Modric.
Okay, Joao Cancelo, his future is also uncertain, because I don't think his contract has expired at Manchester City. As he's now looking for a team to move down to Arsenal to bid for him back then. So where do you see Joao Cancelo ending up to?
It's very unfortunate that most teams are not setting their eyes on Joao Cancelo, because Joao Cancelo is kind of a right back that is a utility player. He can play from the left hand side, he can play from the right hand side, he can even play from the midfield. He can play, if you want to play 3-4-3 formation, he can play from the other side of the 3-man defense. Although he's a player that loves attacking so much. Although defensive wise is also good, but I think he will not be short of suitor this summer. I think most teams I even believe Arsenal should have go for Joao Cancelo. He's very a good player that has a lot of experience. He has that Man City, he has that Juventus. You don't forget he came from Juventus when Manchester stayed with Danilo. He has it at Bayern Munich as well. A very good player, and I think he will not be short of suitors.